right, I will call our meeting to order, and our first item on our agenda is public comment. Is there anyone here willing and wanting to address the committee? All right, seeing no one, I will close the public comment section of the meeting. Approval of the minutes. Can I have a motion and support for last meeting's minutes? Motion by LeGrand, supported by DeBoer. Any comments, questions, changes, or concerns? If not, all those in favor, please say yes. Yes. All those opposed, last meeting's minutes have been approved. All right, next item on our agenda is an action request, and that is for the Human Resources Office, request to adjust annual salaries for Kent County Board of Road Commissioners. Al, actually, can I get a motion and support on this, please? Motion by Bujak, supported by Morris. All right, Al.
Sure, yes. Under Michigan law, of course, the county doesn't run the road commission, but there are several duties that the Board of Commissioners has in regard to the road commission. One being ultimately you would decide whether it's 3, 4, or 5 members. You would decide whether it's elected or appointed. And you also set their salary as a road commissioner. Many times I know would run this at the same time as the Officers' Compensation Commission. It would only be under the Officers' Compensation Commission if they were elected road commissioners, which of course ours are not. And so it would be really up to the road commission to request and the board to consider a wage increase for a salary increase for the road commissioners. We have, as we looked at this, we've decided that we should formalize this more and look at it every couple of years, and that's the plan going forward. And HR did do a comparison, and which resulted in the recommendation before you.
All right, commissioners, any comments, questions, or concerns? Commissioner Bujak.
Thank you, Chair. I must say that this is long overdue. I applied to be.
Can you put your mic on, please?
It is on.
Oh, there we go. It was me.
This is long overdue. I applied to be a road commissioner back in, I think, 2008, and the salary was the same that it is now back in 2008. So I was surprised to see that. So I'm very supportive of this. And I must say that our Kent County Road Commission, by far, is the best road commission in the state of Michigan, and I stand by that statement.
So I take it you're going to be a yes. Any other commissioners' comments or questions? All right, seeing none, all those in favor, please say yes. Yes. All those opposed. That has been approved, and that will go to full board on the 23rd of April. Next item on our agenda is, again, brought to us by the Human Resource Department. It's our labor agreement for the Technical, Professional, and Office Workers Association of Michigan. That is the Assistant Public Defenders. Can I have a motion and support, please? Motion by DeBoer, supported by Board Chair Green. All right, commissioners. Comments, questions, concerns? We had the action request in our board packet. Wondered if we had any questions for Amy or for Al. All right.
I mean, I would hate for you to come all the way down here, Amy, and not have to. Could you just give us a little color on this one? I know it was a long process, and yeah, thanks.
So next year, the employees at the Public Defender's Office voted to join a union, and there was some sorting out with the State Michigan Employee Relations Commission of like what union those employees would go to. And the result was the non-attorneys and also non-supervisory employees went over to the UAW. So we just incorporated those employees into the existing UAW agreement, and the attorneys formed a new union. So this would be the 10th union that the county has, and we negotiated a new contract with that group.
Thank you.
All right, any other commissioners' comments? If not, all those in favor, please say yes. Yes. All those opposed, that has been approved, and that will go towards our Finance and Infrastructure Committee. Will be on the 21st of April, and then, well, do we have Board of Commissioners on the seems a little, is that correct? Okay, so we'll go to Board of Commissioners, the 26th, Finance and Infrastructure on the 21st of April. Okay, all right. So, on that action request, it'll just be a little different timing on that. All right, Commissioners' comments. Commissioner Bujak.
Thank you, Chair. I took the risk this morning of parking in the short-term 1 hour parking downstairs. I think I made a good move.
Well, this is a meeting I typically would try to move to maybe just before our full board meeting on this coming Thursday, but we have exec and didn't quite work out, but yes. And we had a couple action request items on the agenda, but this is one of those meetings that I mentioned that I would normally try to move to a different time or pack it in the first, but we did need a couple action request items approved. All right, any other commissioners' comments or questions? Seeing none, meeting's adjourned.